What up, YouTube? I got another knife review for you today, and actually first impression videos. This is going to be on a Crossnar Superfly, and I showed this knife in a kind of a unboxing type of video previously, and I didn't really go over the specs or anything. So now I'm going to go ahead and go over that. First off, I want to go ahead and let you see the knife real quick. If this looks familiar to you, it should. It's a clone of the Spyderco Balisong, and it's pretty close to it, except it's a lot less expensive. This knife can be picked up off of Knifezilla for $49.95. It's rocking the 420 steel on the blade. The blade's 4 1/4 inches. The overall length is 10 inches, so it's pretty big. The weight on it is 4.8 ounces, so pretty nice. G10 scales on there. They're milled out really nice. It's kind of as far as the grip or texture to it, it's not that aggressive, but you still can get grip on it. And sometimes with a Balisong, you kind of want that happy medium, as far as, you don't want it to be too aggressive because you end up burning up your fingers after a while flipping or whatnot. So, but torque screws on this guy right here, gray finish on the blade. If I can get this to auto zoom in there we go, and then you can really see. So it's kind of got a shiny sheen to the peel ply on the G10 there. As you can see, you do have a pocket clip on this and latch. It's not spring loaded, but the tension on the latch is pretty good. I mean, good squeeze, it will pop open. It's not too bad. And one thing I do have to say, Crossnar is a manufacturer from Spain. This is not from China. And the quality on it's pretty good. As far as flipping it goes, it's a little light for me, and it's a little weird because the handle scales, I'm not really used to it, and they do require a little bit of break-in time before they start to flip smoothly, but not bad at all. This is a good it's a good Balisong to go ahead and purchase before going ahead and spending the money on the Spyderfly, which is substantially more money than your $50 that you would have to pay for this. So I think it's a really good investment to see if this is your style of Balisong before taking the plunge and spending the 150 plus or whatever for the Spyderco. You can get the smaller Spyderfly, I think, and it's a little less expensive, but still it's not this is still a lot cheaper than even that. So really nice torque screws there. It's got really good, as far as the play, let's check out the play on this real quick. Very minimal, very acceptable for a Balisong. There, like I said, the action. This one's almost broken in. I still have to flip with it for a little while. One thing I do notice is it doesn't happen too often, but it does, where this latch will get up in here. But it doesn't happen too often to me. It's every once. So if I'm just going to flip it open and look at it and try to flip it closed, that's when it happens. But if you're doing combo moves, the latch will stay out of the way. But that's the only thing I really see as far as the downfall. Maybe an improvement to this would be a spring to this latch to keep it in the held open position. And if you're crafty, you could probably go ahead and do something like that with this standoff here, and a spring mounted to the handle there. It wouldn't take too much, that is, if you're crafty. But that's the only downfall I really see on this. The packaging really impressed me with Crossnar. It comes in a little sleeve package right here. Boom. You have a plastic case, which is pretty darn durable. So if you do get this shipped to you, I mean, it would have to be crushed by a pallet of cinder blocks or something to break this box. I mean, it's really darn sturdy. Not as sturdy as your Pelican boxes, but sturdy enough to keep your Balisong nice and safe. And it's a nice little storage area too, so if you don't have a zipper pouch or something like that, this is really cool to store it in there. Let's open her up. So you can see there's a Spyderfly in there already, and it's got the foam padding in there to cushion your Balisong, so you don't hear any rattling. So all in all, the complete package is very nice. You have really good packaging here with a nice hardened case. It's going to keep your stuff safe. The overall fit and finish on this is really nice. I don't see any kind of imperfection or burrs or any kind of funky stuff going on with the G10 onlays there, or the G10 scales. The screws are all Torx. all the way so you can fully adjust it. Just make sure you always, when you get a Balisong, that you go ahead and pop the screws out and get some Loctite in there. It's always a good idea to do that. Like I said, the only downfall I do see on this is the latch does get in the way every once in a while, but you'll find that with a lot of anything that isn't spring loaded, that latch will get in your way a little bit there. And so like I said, it's a good option, nice idea, good idea to go ahead and maybe go ahead and spend the money on something like this. It's $50 as opposed to $150 plus for the actual real deal Spyderco Spidey Fly. But the cool thing about, another cool thing too, is this is not labeled as, and there's no Spyderco emblems or anything on here. It's a clone, and it's a well-made clone, so good quality here. I highly recommend it, even though it's not really my taste as far as flipping Balisongs, because I got it, and I do like it, and I can flip with it. Now, let me tell you guys right now, I'm not like Knifezilla or something like that, where I can sit there and flip and do all kinds of stuff like that. I'm like I'm a beginner, novice at best, you know. I still cut myself every once in a while. I am learning. So from my experiences, I don't really like this one too much, but as far as that, I'm more, I got my FU42, and that's just been my bread and butter, and I just really gravitate to that. I mean, that's my favorite Balisong, and that's why I like flipping, but this is not bad at all, and I do pop this open every so often to go ahead and flip around with it. So really nice. Not a bad deal. Like I said, off of Knifezilla.com, you can get it for 50 bucks. Really nice packaging, made out of Spain. It's not Chinese. So the quality I've seen from the Crossnars, because I got a few from them, they've been very consistent with their quality. Quality control is on point, and it's a really nice product and for a fair price. So anyway, guys, there you go. It's Crossnar. Let's take another look at her. $50, Knifezilla.com. Like I said, it's an awesome Balisong. Who knows, this may be something you really like. The weight was a little bit of an issue, and the funky blade shape was a little getting used to, but with a lot of the Balisongs I've come across there, after a while of flipping, it does end up being pretty nice. You learn it, and it seems to grow on you, and I think this would grow on me too if I flipped it more often. So anyway, guys, there you go. I appreciate all your support and tuning in. Peace.